Why can't I hit my shots? Can somebody help me?
I got you, bro. You need to use some math.
Really? But I'm so bad at math, though.
Well, you get better at math, you'll get better at brawl. You're playing a sniper character and you need to hit your shots, right? So how can we mathematically represent this situation?
So, since my bullet has a direction and it starts from a point, can we use vectors?
Exactly. It's facts. Since your bullet trajectory is a line in 2D, you can represent it with any point and its direction. And if we scale that direction vector, you can get all the points along this line. So the equation for this line can be written as r equals to a1, a2 plus some scalar t times b1, b2, where a1, a2 is the point coordinate and b1, b2 is the direction vector. If we draw out the scenario, we can use a 2D coordinate plane where x and y are tiles in the horizontal and vertical direction. You are positioned at the origin, 0, 0, and it is given that from the game, your projectile moves at a speed of 4,000 over 300 tiles per second. Your enemy is moving at 770 over 300 tiles per second from left to right and starts from the point 0, 4.
Okay, I know the starting points, but how can I use the velocity to create the vector equations for the path of my bullet and enemy?
Good question. The direction vector of your projectile's position is actually its velocity, v. This is because if we draw out the scenario at time t equals 0 seconds, your projectile is at the starting point 0, 0. At t equals 1 second, your projectile has traveled a distance v, and the coordinates of that position is the horizontal and vertical component of v, which is 4,000 over 300 times sine theta, 4,000 over 300 times cosine theta. So, if we had the direction vector as 4,000 over 300 sine theta and 4,000 over 300 cosine theta multiplied by some scalar t, which is measured in seconds, we get the position of the bullet at any time t.
Oh, so in order for me to hit my shots, I need to find the angle theta I have to aim at so the path of my bullet intersects the path of my enemy at the same time t.
Yes.
So the vector equation for the position of my bullet is... And the vector equation for the position of my enemy is... As my enemy is only moving parallel to the x-axis and there's no change in the y value.
That's right. In order for you to find the angle theta, you just need to equate these two vector equations.
Ah, so if I equate them, I get... And I can solve individually for the x and y coordinates. Similarly, the enemy's position equation can also be split into its x and y coordinates, which would be...
Now, it's just simultaneous equations.
I know how to do this one. I'll simply equate x and y. The t in the first equation cancels out, leaving only one variable, theta. Using my calculator, I can then solve for angle theta to get 11.1 degrees. I got 0.3 seconds.
Nice. This means that when t equals 0.3, the position of your bullet and your enemy is the same. Therefore, you hit.
Thanks, Jerry. Now I know how to aim my shots. I'm gonna be so good at the game. Yeah, I can hit my shots.